we're here with Bishop Dennis Agbenyadzi, Bishop Barati, Central African Republic. And Bishop, despite his many responsibilities in Central African Republic and in his diocese, comes frequently to the United States to keep in our minds the situation not only in his diocese, but in Central African Republic, and in another way, the plight of many Africans in Africa. So we welcome you today, and we want to have a few questions for you to kind of help us to better understand and gives you an opportunity to speak to people who check into our website or watch us on YouTube. I have a few questions that maybe you could shed some light on or help us to better understand a little bit the Central African Republic situation. The Central African Republic has the second lowest level of human development according to the Human Development Index, and it is among the 10 poorest countries in the world. Being a country with vast natural resources, what are the Catholic bishops doing to address the basic human condition of the people of the Republic of Central Africa?
Thank you, Father Mike, for this nice introduction and also the desire of the SMA to understand more and more the people we are sent to. Yes, you have mentioned that the country has a very vast natural resources. This is a natural endowment. But considering the last 50 years of the existence of the country, as Catholic Bishop, we have noticed one thing. First of all, due to the separation between state and religion, those who have been voted into position of leadership, that is the government, have turned these resources to their own benefit. So the Catholic Church here will speak against this kind of selfish attitude, lack of good governance, because these vast natural resources are meant for the basic amenities, infrastructure. But where funds are being put outside, we know that in our missionary activities in the whole country, mission goes with school, to providing schools for the people. At least that enlightenment, education has become that space of cultural interaction, which will build up a better society, and health services, because we cannot see people die of sicknesses that they could have been treated. So we are on the ground. We are on the ground, so we reach out, that mercy that we show to people. So the Bishop Conference, every year we have two messages that we address to the government, in June and in January. So January is like New Year message that we call the attention of the government and also the Christians and also people of goodwill, that this is the situation. The recent issues that we have addressed due to the war that we had 7 years, we spoke about justice. We spoke about, when we say justice for the victims too, and we called and stop this culture of impunity. Culture of impunity, that means people take to themselves that they can do whatever they want and they will never be accountable. So that accountability is also a way of being a prophet in our world today. Not that prophetic voice. We are called to that. And the third thing we did also is we call for fair and free elections, peaceful election that we had in 2016, and all the process that we have again. The fourth one is those rebel groups that are in the other parts of the country. We call their attention to it that guns can never solve this problem. You know, we try to bring forward to the president and his councillors messages that we receive from the background. So in a way, we remain like that prophetic voice, calling the attention of the government that those natural resources should serve for all, not for a handful or for their families.
Yeah, very good, John, and I think you're right. Education certainly is key, and the bishops, it's good to see the bishops in a way become the conscious, the voice conscious of the people I was impressed. The motto for Central African Republic is unity, dignity, and work. And he talked about trying to keep that unity or bringing that unity and preserving that dignity of the individual. That it's not just about one person. Recently, I read that there are certainly a lot of efforts to stabilize Central African Republic. But it seems, I read once one article that part of one of the rebel groups have taken themselves off and declared it independent, like Republic of Longe or
Logona.
Lugunga. So, and how is that viewed in the country? They say we're for unity, but at the same time, they're breaking off.
That issue about the Republic of Logon is, how do you call it, a declaration that a group made.
Yeah.
Because, resources are also part of it. Because they want to have grips on this, so they want to partition the country and for themselves. Whereas the Muslim majority, Muslim, they are a minority.
Yeah.
The population, they are a minority. Yeah. The places that he wanted to cut, because of the gun, they are not even majority.
Yeah.
So I would say that that thing has been pushed aside. They fought against it. Even people from within other rebel groups fought against him. That no, we are not to partition this country.
Yeah.
The unity is this ideal that has been given, so that our diversity should not be obstacle, but rather it could be mutual enrichment for all. Yeah. That's the point that they say. We are from different backgrounds, and this country has nourished us. So we use our diversity to rebuild the country. Division will not heal. Of course, in every society, we have this kind of social stratification, whereby some people consider themselves to be superior to others, like first-class citizens. It's everywhere, even in our own families. So the issue of unity is always there. That we build, that's a vision that we all give, because in unity then we can defend the integrity of the country. When we are united, then we can see how best can we support one another. Dignity, as you've said it, in every issue, the human being stands tall above everything. So we want to promote, it has been promoted, we continue to say, as I said earlier on, to break the cycle of violence, cycle of impunity, so that the human person is respected despite his origin and despite his anything that he can have. And also, we pray for the work. Work is an expression of the human endowment also, the talent you have. Through your work, they can see the art you present or the quality. As I said, when there is peace, when the human being is respected, he or she can bring out the hidden talents. So peaceful environment permits work to continue. And work should not be only work that will be reserved for any group, but all should be given opportunity to contribute to national building. So to go back to that Republic of Logon, it has just passed. It's no longer on the news. This has been a long time. So the agreement signed recently, which the church continues to be part of a committee to explain to the population and other instances, so many clauses that even if it's a bad agreement, there is also, that becomes a legal framework within which we can work and respect one another. So this agreement, nothing about Logon has been said again. So it has been overcome,
So that's good to hear that the international community certainly hasn't gotten behind and backed this group.